Um, I've had quite a I wouldn't want to say disturbing day because I've been disturbed and interrupted for what I want to do, and I've been wanting to make this video. Got some notes here. Um, Starts off with I'm kicking ass and taking names. I got nothing to give out but bubble gum and ass whoopings, and I'm fresh out of bubble gum. The name of this video is "The Fire Next Time." I'm going to use my most powerful weapon, which is the spoken word. I'm not going to rap. I'm going to be clearer than that. I'm going to be deeper than that, even deeper than poetry. I'm going to speak to your heart. Oh my goodness. Notes. Black folks still sleep. Still sleep. Most of us are still asleep. We, as a community, black people, our African American people, us, we're still caught in this I have to say these words. I'm gonna try not to curse. I'll use a different funked up shell of existence. This and funk is better than the other word funky because it stinks. Um, I live in St. Louis where haters seem to be fertilized constantly so that they will grow. If you want to be something or become something, there's hardly any pat on the back that won't hold you back. There's hardly any praise to your brother. No matter what you do, no matter what anyone does. You think I'm talking about me? No. I'm talking about what I see. I guess in many of our ghettos and slums, we hate to see any other one progress before we do. But what mentality is that? I heard some guys say one time it's a slave mentality. And I'm like, no, I can't believe that. And I really didn't. For the longest, I didn't believe that. There can't be a slave mentality. It's got to be something else. Slavery was so long ago. There was Jim Crow. And Jim Crow, I mean, there's still prejudice today. There's still racism today. But I thought, maybe in my own little puny mind, thought that we were past that. As a people, I mean black, I'm talking about black people. I thought we were past that. We have a president that is phenomenal, amazing, powerful. I say the greatest leader this country has had since George Washington. How about that? You thought I was going to say Abraham Lincoln, right? Well, see, Abraham Lincoln had to do what he had to do. George Washington must have done what he did. It's a difference in what I said, because if Abe Lincoln hadn't have done what he did, there's a possibility the slaves would have still been free. In fact, I'm sure eventually. I'm so happy he did that at the time he did it. But George Washington was starting with a brand new country. And in essence, Barack Obama, is starting with a brand new country after they screwed it up and dropped it in the next president's lap, who happened to be a black man. And sometimes I think of all kind of crazy conspiracy ideas that, yeah, maybe he just got voted in so this last thing got real fucked up. They could say, a nigga had it last. But he fooled him. The State of the Union speech gave me hope for tomorrow. The reason for us being here is to make way for us to continue on. At least that's how I think. And let me not forget what subject I'm on. I'm on the subject of us as a black people, our culture in America. I'm not talking about Africa or Brazil. I'm talking about America. We have some black Americans that have achieved beyond the expectations of achievement. But the majority of our people are still stuck in some crazy, screwed up frame of mind. I think it has to do with the Lynch theory. Because Lynch came over here, a Frenchman, and taught how to subdue the slaves mentally. Because the white Americans at that time who had slaves, who were slave masters, not all of them, were keeping slaves in bondage physically, but not mentally. And I think that's still used today. And I know a lot of people have spoken about that and talked about that. And I'm not just trying to copy what people say, but I'm sure that that's true. I'm trying to figure how can I relate to our people on the streets. We have geniuses on the streets. We have people with great potential on the streets. I'm concerned about those. I'm down here. I'm going to try to figure how I can reach us. And the media has much to do. The media lies or tells its own story. So, beginning with this on YouTube, unless they cut me off, I'm going to start bringing some messages here. And I hope I can reach someone. I don't care about how many listen. I care about how many hear. How many can hear me, can hear what I'm saying. You know, the other thing, I said our black people are asleep. Our black culture is asleep in America. Across America, we have no culture. We should have one. There's nothing wrong with having a culture. Nothing wrong with having our people come together for some reason. We try to create some things like Kwanzaa, a once a year thing that somehow the black what you call it what do we have a black do we have a black middle class? We either have rich black folks or poor black folks now. I don't think we have a black middle class. I really don't. But who you would want to be concerned about being black middle class practice Kwanzaa. The black poor don't practice nothing but Christmas and buying some gifts. That's the truth. Should have been a little bit more prepared to do this video because as I think about the things that I want to say, they hurt me so bad that I almost can't even speak them. And then I'm talking about our black people, our black people. Let me say something also, and I hope I haven't been cut off by this already. I think I have a little bit more time, but what I'm going to get into, because I am a black gay man, is our black gay culture. And I say our black people are asleep, I have to tell you and get into this a little bit more, that our black gay culture is in a coma, let alone sleep. We have to wake up, or we have to be shocked out of that coma. We must learn to love all of us as black people. We must learn to understand each of us as black people, gay, straight, all of it. You got to do it. If you don't do it, you're not going to go to hell. You are already in hell. You're dead walking. Life is to be enjoyed from your heart, from the center of your heart to the center of your mind. Heart first, then mind. Oh, he's talking crazy. Diana Ross used to sing, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place, if you can. She sung it, she didn't write it. I hope she felt it and believed it when she sung it. But whoever wrote it meant it, believed it, and felt it. Reach out and touch some black person's hand, some gay person's hand. Our gay people, the black men, are so effeminate. It's okay to be gay. It's okay to be feminine. If that is you, let it be you if it's you. Don't fake the funk. Don't try to be like the rest of the girls. Don't try to be a girl. You're a man who is gay. What are you doing? Just be you. And if you are a bit more feminine than even a female, then let it be. But don't fake it. Same way, the other way. Don't fake that you such a macho tough dude. Because you're not to me. I guess what I'm saying. Putting myself on a spot. You're not as much man or as much woman as me. Because I'm real. I'm not trying to be anything but me. Be you.